So, hey guys, today I'll be sharing with you my inking for this robot, a dog walker from the book 50 Robots Draw and Paint. Okay, so funny thing is, there's nothing in the example that communicates that the robot's main function is that of a dog walker. So I'll most probably deviate quite far from the sample here. So let's go. I already did the initial sketch for this drawing, so I'll just be showing you guys the inking process that I used. I also colored this up in Photoshop, and the final design is available as a shirt and other whatnots on Designed by Humans, Society 6, and Redbubble. So please do check out the links in the description to visit my online stores. So it's really been a while, and I haven't been able to work on my personal art for the past month. Largely because a lot of changes has been happening here in the studio. First and foremost, the apartment that we're renting got renovated and we had to move our studio to the second floor, which is quite a bit of work since almost all of our living and working gear is located downstairs. So basically on top of working, we were moving stuff and dealing with the business of contractors working here and us not being able to work for quite some time. So when the renovation was over, we had to basically catch up with all of the work that got delayed. Now, on top of that, we're also doing our own bit of renovation to the house that we'll be moving into next month. So you can just imagine how the studio is set up right now. It's set up enough so that it's working and we can do art and do our business here, but we really haven't set up our gear here. I mean, all of our traditional tools and all of, almost all of our references, the books, the toys, they're all boxed up at the moment and just ready to be moved when we have to. It's pretty crazy and busy and all, and on top of family life and what remains of my so-called social life, things are really pretty hectic at the moment. That being said, I think that it's important for us artists to be agile in terms of scheduling and work, especially in situations like what we're going through right now. You gotta do what you gotta do and hammer on because at the end of the day, what matters is that you get to deliver the art that you need to deliver. In my case, I've been very comfortable with my previous setup and schedule, but that schedule and setup is pretty messed up right now and it sometimes throws my mood off, but I try not to think about it. I try not to pay too much attention to my barely existing moody artist mind and just go and hammer out work that I need to do. All I need is coffee and I'm good to go. And my coffee isn't even fancy. As long as it's brewed, I really don't care too much about what type of beans I'm using. Oh, I'm acidic by the way, so while I love instant coffee, I really can't drink too much of it because I get heartburns. Anyway, my point is sometimes things are messed up. But I believe that God has given us this situation to train us into learning how to cope with distractions and things that might stop us from working. In situations like this, I always ask myself, how much do I love what I do and how much I owe the Lord the effort of doing my best because He gave me this opportunity and I'm to learn from it. Because that's the point of being here and drawing anyway. You just have to do it no matter what happens. Drawing is fun and all, but the reality is that the competition feels really tough. And we really just can't afford to not draw because you really can't afford not to draw just because it's inconvenient for us. That's just not acceptable. But admittedly, some stuff really had to be set back a bit, like my YouTube channel, which I'm hoping to be able to take care of again starting this week, as well as my little side hobby, which is designing shirts and stickers for my stores, because I had to prioritize my clients and working a bit on my comics for the meantime. We've also started to invest quite a bit on equipment to help us be more mobile because we realized that we get burned out easily when we stay indoors too much, and we can't afford burnouts right now. As well as, well, starting to plan on the upgrades that we need to do for the studio this year. Things are starting to feel better, and I'm really excited for our next move. I'm praying and believing that the studio will be set up by August and we'll be back to working full throttle again. So, really sorry guys if it's been a month without an upload. Stuff just got really busy. So, thanks guys, and God bless to all of you.